Hello, I'm Jane from Loopy's Place and I'm coming to you today from my studio here in Sheffield. Over the last couple of weeks I've been just trying out a new product to me and I thought I'd share my thoughts with you. So it goes back to the fact that I wanted to make a small little bag for carrying lunch to and fro from work, and I wanted some fabric that would be white clean. And I thought I'd try some heat and bond liquid vinyl. So I read the instructions and it says it's easier to use and better to use on close weave fabric. Being one to push the boundaries a bit from time to time, I've gone for open weave fabric just to see what it was. So just show you the fabric that I've been using and explain the process. Okay, so this is the fabric that I had. I've not had much time in the studio over the last few weeks, so I've been doing this in stages. So this was the fabric that I used, and the first thing I had to do was to wash it. So I've washed and dried it and ironed it. You can see I had to leave it a couple of days drying before I came in and ironed it, so it's still got some creases in. However, they do come out once you've been using the product. So this fabric here had 2 coats. So on the instructions, it says to paint a thin layer of the liquid vinyl using a soft bristled paint brush or foam brush. And then you've got to let it dry for 30 to 45 minutes. I've had to leave this until I come back another day, so it's well and truly dry by the time I get back to it. Preheat the iron to a medium heat. You're not using steam. And then I've used parchment paper underneath and on the top to stop it from sticking to the iron. I've had an iron mat on the firm surface to do this. So adding more coats gives you a different feel. So 1 coat will be water and stain resistant, 2 coats is waterproof and stain resistant, 3 coats is waterproof and stain resistant with a semi-gloss oilcloth finish. I've given this one 2 coats, and you could probably hear the difference in the sound it makes. Definitely a difference in the feel. It's a lot stiffer, though it's still flexible, which I quite like. So this side has a plasticky feeling. On the other side, it feels like quite brushed on this side. It still has the feeling of fabric. What I do like about this is that it says it's washable afterwards. So it says once applied, liquid vinyl is fully cured after 24 hours and is machine washable in cold water. Then you would obviously take it out and lay it flat and let it dry. Obviously with a bag, I would probably hang it up by the handles on the line until it was dry. Hopefully it wouldn't be too creased. It says for projects that cannot be ironed, liquid vinyl will be water and stain resistant and the oilcloth finish is still achievable. However, the project cannot be machine washed. This is machine washable fabric anyway, and it can be ironed, so we've got no problem there. What I've got to do now, I need to get myself a bigger brush as well because I only had a small brush, which was fine to do this. However, I will get a bigger brush so that I can cover a greater area at once. The fabric on this side has a slight sheen to it, not too much. Obviously, the more coats that you put on, that's going to vanish. I will come back and let you know what it's like once it's been stitched. I've got some more to add to, and then I'll cut it out and stitch it and create a bag, and I'll let you know what the results are. This is the only project of this kind that I've tried, so I can't compare it with any others. I did compare the blurb on the side of it before purchasing, and I read some of the reviews, which is why I've gone for this. This goes an extremely long way, so it may feel like an expense when you buy it. I put links to where I bought it from and with some prices. However, you can see it's hardly touched the top, bearing in mind I've only done that piece. That has had 2 coats. So if you've got a lot of projects that you want to make, then it's certainly going to be worth its while. If you've had any experience with similar projects, I'd like to hear what your views are, which ones you prefer, and the things that you've made using it. So just drop a comment down below. I look forward to seeing those. So I will see you soon in the next video. Do take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.